had a subscriber that reached out to me that has an eBay reselling business of video games. They actually had a lot of video games and they didn't want to mess with them. So they called me, hopefully that I can buy all of them in bulk and get a really good price for them. So let's head out and see if we can get these items really cheap for my eBay store from this subscriber. Have some extra space to do it. Yeah, man, because right now we just... How you liking this new space? How long you been here? I know...
2 weeks.
When I... Okay. Yeah, I know when I talked to you last.
Awesome, man. I can spread out.
Yeah.
Be organized,
yeah, man, and have that ability.
I will tell you, some of these, maybe towards the bottom, there's a little section that has the kind of gross.
Kind of icky? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might notice like some, I think this section might be one of them down.
Fantastic.
But, right?
Yeah. I'll,
It's not all like that,
yeah,
though. There's like a small section of it.
Okay, cool.
You know how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, get some stuff from unknown where it's been hiding, you know. But yeah, that's good, man.
I got some work to do in here, but
yeah,
the main part's set up the way I wanted it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know you're excited about that, not having to worry about that kind of stuff.
Be more productive.
Yeah, and have that separation. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that.
And actually do that little office back here that actually do the work in.
Okay. That is awesome, dude.
Mainly just storage out here and packaging.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. But everything else been going good for you?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Busy. Sorry,
Thereafter. Yeah.
Amazing week. Like, my best
Really?
week ever last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are always good, man.
A lot of people are going that route.
Yeah.
Extra source of income.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll probably try my hand at that. Still hadn't got into Amazon. More than anything, you know, like, be honest about it. So yeah, I'm with you.
That's a repro case.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
It's authentic game.
Yeah, cool.
So this is the little machines in one of these boxes. It's in this one. So, and it works. I tested it. I just don't feel like listing it. So this is the you can put batteries in it, but and then they connect to these things.
Yeah. I might take a look at it and see.
Not a ton of value, but
Yeah.
I mean, just like I said,
It's some.
like dealing with them,
Yeah.
$1 a piece with the machine. I mean, if you want them.
Okay. You know, some things, man. I went to an estate sale and they had a bunch of stuff that I had to pass on just because I didn't have a space.
That's the other thing. We're moving over here. I mean, I was running out of space. Now I have.
Yeah. You can.
Space to grow.
Yeah, man. That's just wild.
Take on more stuff.
And he buys collections like that, and he also buys lockers, like storage lockers.
Yeah.
And he didn't care about games and stuff like that. He mainly cares about the other stuff, and so he does computer stuff for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. So he doesn't really care about a lot of the things that he sells me. So yeah, I've been looking out with a lot of his stuff too. So
I've done a few. I probably made like 5 storage units.
yeah. Oh wow.
And
That's wild. I think we may have
All that,
chatted about it, but yeah.
all those dishes and stuff I was selling were all
Yeah.
brand new. You know, that all came in that storage unit.
Wow.
I'm still selling stuff in that storage unit.
That's crazy. I never find anything like that, but I also don't have the patience to look through storage units. I just
Yeah, I mean, I tried it out in the beginning. It was a lot of work.
man, I don't see how you did it because I just don't have the patience for that kind of stuff, dude.
Paying somebody to just take everything from me.
Really, just because, yeah,
It was a lot.
this is
Yeah,
too
I
much,
lost
yeah.
like $500 on that
Oh no,
storage unit and helped them unload it.
really?
I didn't want any of it.
Yeah. Hey, when you get into scenarios like that, it's like
Yes.
whatever you don't want, shoot me a call, man, and I don't mind coming and take a look at it. Okay, that's in pretty good shape. But yeah, I'll take a look at it, no problem.
You think of DVDs? I got a stack of Disney DVDs.
Yeah, they will.
Disney was hot,
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8 years ago, but ever since Disney Plus came out, you can't get more.
Yeah, yep.
So I've got probably 100, 150. I'm just gonna unload.
That's crazy.
Try to get like 50 cents a piece out of them or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Towards it, just like you said, the storage space on them.
Yep.
But you should consider DVDs, man, because there's a lot of stuff out there that has a lot of value.
It's just like I said, man. It's just hard because, you pass up on some good stuff, even stuff that's valuable. You're like, no, thank you. Just have to come back or whatever, and that's hard. That's hard to swallow. But yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I will eventually probably get back into it. I have quite a bit now that I haven't even listed that actually have some value. It's just not enough time in the day, man. And I started to get into the t-shirts just a little bit, like dabbling in it. Yeah, mainly graphic tees and stuff like that.
I don't know if you want to wear it in that. I've sold some clothing. I just lucked out on some things.
Yeah.
But I don't really search it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just so overwhelming.
I'll be dabbling in it probably just to kind of see if I can do it, and I'll probably start low, like with $20 and kind of run a series or something like that on that. But
Clothing item.
really,
It's not really
just not worth it. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's worth it. It's
Yeah.
just,
Oh,
I just don't know enough about it.
I see.
You know, I've learned some stuff from YouTubers, and I picked up last year. I picked up some. It was 5 shirts, and it was like a NASCAR, like all over print, and then a random rare wrestling T-shirt that I sold for $350.
Wow.
And so I'll occasionally look at yard sales and stuff. You know, like it's if it catches my eye, but I don't really mess with it.
I was really in my head just trying to figure out if this is something that I want to actually get into. I don't think it'll be as consistent as, you know, games and things like that, but I think I might, like I said, dabble in it a little bit and see where I come out.
Yeah. But just do clothing. Like,
Yeah.
Great with it.
Right. Yep.
It's just one of those things you gotta learn.
Yeah, man.
Once I'm learning.
Yeah, that's me. That is me too. I don't have it in me to really do a lot of that stuff. And yeah, I was about to say, and sell quickly too. Like, you know, if you can do that, you're golden. Okay. Okay. Okay.
My wife will go to yard sales occasionally, but that's it. I mean, she, you know, if she sees something that might be worth something, she grabs it for me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the extent of her helping.
But not okay. If so, you're gonna have to help me or something, because you know it's.
Xbox seats that I don't feel like dealing with. The box for 40.
Like consoles?
Yeah, there's 2 consoles. This This one's a 320
Okay.
hard drive in it. They seem to be cleaned up and stuff.
Okay.
I haven't even tested them, but I've got 40 in it, so I figured I'd just send my money back if you're interested.
Okay.
This one does not have a hard drive.
Okay. Still an S. Yeah.
There's 2 controllers and a bunch of cable I haven't gone through it yet.
Yeah, I
If you're
might.
interested.
Yeah, I might be able to squeeze that one.
Stuff in collections that I just don't feel like doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not worth the time.
Yeah. I'm with you. 360s are like that for me. It's kind of like a lot of times they require a ton of work and $40 or something like that into it.
Yeah. I got this from a collection that I can't get the power to work. So I don't know if the power supply is bad or
Yeah.
what.
And the box is in great shape. Whoever had it, like, I'm goodness gracious. Okay.
I got all kinds of amazing things from him.
Okay, so yeah, I was about to say, because that thing looks like it's
It's
barely
in
been
good
opened.
condition, too.
Yeah.
It's just, for some reason, I think maybe the power supply is bad on it.
Okay.
I gotta find one. That's kind of the same scenario. I don't have much into it.
Yeah.
That's something I am willing to try to get working.
Figured out, yeah. Not gonna happen, huh?
Probably not.
I get you. So yeah, most of this stuff, man, I'm gonna probably take.
Yeah, there's some decent titles.
Yeah.
It's kind of the lower end stuff that it's not really worth my time.
Mhm.
That's what.
Looks like that was just reprinted. It's in good shape though. Oh man, I've never played this game. I might actually keep this trauma center game. Yeah, I heard it's not bad. All these PlayStation 3 games are in really good shape. Whoever had these took good care of those too.
Some multiple different.
I'll actually go out and I've got a IKEA bag that I'll probably just put these in and be completely fine with it. right, man. So the majority of this stuff I will take. I'll look through it again as I kind of put it into the final stack.
Okay.
But
I spent like 3 days doing that, like cleaning and adjusting consoles.
Yeah.
Getting them listed. So it's always what I do last.
Yeah.
Man, it's just
I know. Tell me about it. Jeez.
they all smoke pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get the time to actually do them, right?
Yeah.
That's a kicker.
I got this bucket. There's like 8 or 10 consoles in this bucket. I still need to go through.
Kind of sort through. Yeah.
There's like a TurboGrafx in there.
Wow.
Sega CD.
What's the
A big collection I bought a few months ago.
mhm.
Pretty cool.
I think I'm all in.
Let's call it 120.
Okay. Cool, man.
Do you want those?
Let me take a look at them again. No, it's not in bad shape at all. Actually,
I think this one's
this one looks clean,
Yeah, this one's
connection wise.
a little dirtier, like that I'm sure I'll wipe off.
Yeah.
This one has the, I think I showed you already, but it has the 320.
320. Okay. And would you say you were in it on it?
40.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's what I paid,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
I think the only thing
This is-
in that back so that
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so
these?
160.
You can literally have these if you want.
All
No, I'm
right.
gonna take them to Goodwill.
Okay. All right.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
They're mostly
Yeah.
sports, and I
Yeah.
have no use for them.
Okay. Yeah, man.
So it's 160 all in.
Okay. So here's what I picked up today for $160. So you have all of these games here, which these are PlayStation 3. This is Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 2 kind of in the back. And then even some mixture of some older consoles and things like that here. Now, on this side, there are 2 consoles that I actually picked up with this purchase for $160. And I'll go over the smaller stacks first and kind of work my way over here. But this time, do something a little bit different, and we'll start with the consoles that I actually picked up first and then work my way over here to this side. I got 2 Xbox 360s and 1 black and 1 white, as you can see here. Now, the controllers, of course, don't go with them, the pink and the blue, and they don't actually have backs on them. But for the most part, I figured that I can maybe use these as some test controllers or something like that, or maybe bundle them, or even sell them really cheap at a yard sale or something. So I may not actually put those on my eBay site because they don't seem to be in the best shape. But again, paid $160 for it, so I can easily get my money back. What I normally look for the most part is when I'm buying something, I at least look to double my money on anything that I'm purchasing. Most of the time, I more than double it, but with purchases like this, I'm looking to at least get double my money that I paid here. So all the cords are here. Here is a older generation power supply and then a newer generation power supply here. And I think this actually looks like a Dreamcast aftermarket controller. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like to me. And then a Xbox 360 Connect, and of course these controllers here. So moving on, Picked up a couple of Game Boy Advance games. There's a few here, and I'll show you. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one of these because I have a lot of games to get through. Stuart Little 2. And Fantastic Four. Looks like this is a greatest hits. Not a ton of value in these games, but again, I'm okay with picking those up in a bundle because I could easily sell these for $2. And so they basically averaged out to about $1 a piece for each of the games. So I know I can easily sell these for $2 with no issues. The Flintstones for the original Game Boy, Monsters Inc., and then a 4-in-1 pack. And then this is actually a demo for the Nintendo DS, and then the Chronicles of Narnia, and then a double pack for the Nintendo DS. And then here are some loose discs, and I'll go through these pretty quickly. PlayStation 3 disc. Most of these are PlayStation 3, but there are a few other ones that are sprinkled in. So Need for Speed, NCAA Football, Rainbow Six, Far Cry, Big Hunter, Conflict, LA Noire, which is actually a great Rockstar game, Ghost Recon. This game I've actually never played, but I think I will maybe keep a copy of one just to kind of play. Probably keep this for a while to kind of test it out and see how it is. I've never played it before. Split Second, Saints Row, this is actually a pretty good game too. Saints Row is a pretty solid series, especially some of the old ones. I say Saints Row 2. My favorite is Saints Row 3, but Saints Row 2 is probably a very close second to me. Sleeping Dogs, PlayStation 3, Mafia 2, Battlefield, Mercenaries, another good game that if you haven't played, definitely recommend. Wolfenstein, Infamous Collection, great series. Deus Ex, Lost Planet, In War, Splinter Cell. Now, Splinter Cell on the Xbox 360 is still one of my favorite games of the Tom Clancy series, especially the multiplayer. I remember playing that, and I was ranked pretty high at one point in time on the Xbox 360, but I haven't got into the blacklist on PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 much. Call of Duty for the PlayStation 3, NCAA 13, which this one actually has a little bit of value. Lego's Dimensions, and then here are some PlayStation 4 games, a couple of those. Wii, one Xbox game, PlayStation 2, and then back to Need for Speed for the PlayStation 3. Now here is just one original Nintendo game, and it's the Major League Baseball. Now a few of these, they're in pretty decent shape to sell. So Aliens vs. Predator, and then Mario Paint, NBA Live 95, NBA Live 97, Sports Illustrated, Frank Thomas, Madden 94, and then NBA Live 96. Moving on here, there's a couple of Dreamcast games, mainly sports titles. NBA 2K1, NFL 2K, and then NHL 2K. So these are Sega Dreamcast. I know I can sell them for at least $2 a piece, which will get me my money back. Just one GameCube game, and it is complete. So I'll get this one cleaned up. And then this one is actually a reproduction, this Frogger game for the Sega Genesis. So I won't be selling that on my eBay store, but I definitely will be putting this in a yard sale and selling it. Now, a couple of PSP games and movies. So here is a movie for the PSP, and then a game, Call of Duty for the PSP, Dynasty Warriors for the PSP, Resident Evil, and then Hellboy Those are 2 movies there. Now, these, I wasn't actually going to purchase them. Person that I bought it from told me, hey, I'm going to throw these away if you don't, so just go ahead and take them. So these are Coleco quiz consoles. I'm not really sure how they work, but I figured I'd take a chance on them, and even at the worst case, I could sell them at a yard sale. Not really sure if I'm going to put them on my eBay store yet, but there's basketball, football, looks like some sort of Sherlock Holmes detective quiz, and then a baseball version of these. So got 4 of those included in that price. Moving on here to the original Xbox games. Only a few of these: Lara Croft, Halo, Star Wars, and then this is Star Wars, and then the dual pack of Tetris Wars, another Halo game. There's a Narnia, and then Finding Nemo for the original Xbox. Now, these are the Xbox 360 games. Didn't have a ton of these either. This is Oblivion. It is missing the cover, but it does have all of the extra stuff with it. So I will get that on my eBay store more than likely. There's Dirt, as you can see here. I'll open it up for the Xbox 360. There's a golf game, Connect Adventures, which is not worth a ton, Call of Duty Ghosts, which is not worth a lot, and then Watch Dogs and Call of Duty 3. Now moving on here to the PlayStation 2 games that I picked up. So this one here looks like a racing game, wrestling, SpongeBob, SOCOM 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, which is a great game. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Kids Next Door, never really heard of it, but might check that out. Poker game, NASCAR, another football game, and then Resident Evil 4, which is an excellent game. If you've never played it, definitely recommend it. Moving on here to the Nintendo Wii. So Star Wars for Nintendo Wii, and I'll just flip these over. Monster Truck Mayhem. This looks like it'd be kind of fun for the Nintendo Wii. Here's a princess game, Disney Princess, I Spy, Wipeout, Wii Fit, Just Dance, Speed Racer, and then there is a active Wii game, so like you can use kind of like Wii Fit. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is a golf game. You Draw Studio, and I actually have the tablet that goes with it, so that is perfect. Jeopardy for the Wii. Link's Crossbow Training, and then Trauma Center. This is actually a game that I'm going to keep. I definitely want to try some of those Trauma Center games. I've never tried them before. Now, moving on to the biggest stack of all of these are the PlayStation 3. And this particular haul had the most of PlayStation 3 out of any of the other stuff for $160. So I'll start with the sports titles and kind of work my way on a little back here. So NBA Live. I'll just set these here as I'm doing it. MLB The Show. And just this stack right here is just sports titles. I wanted to make sure to get those kind of out of the way. Madden 10. Sports title. This is soccer. NBA 13. Madden 13. NCAA football 11. Madden 11. MLB The Show. And then there's Kobe on there. NBA 07. Put those back. And then moving on here to this stack. These are not sports titles in the rest of these stacks here. So Medal of Honor, Far Cry, Just Cause 2, Assassin's Creed, Sniper, Ghost Warrior, Middle Earth, Diablo 3, There's Batman Origins, and then LA Noir. Getting to this bigger stack here in the back. BioShock 2 for the PlayStation 3, Band Hero, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 2, South Park, which I think I might have a copy of this on Xbox 360, but if not, I'll probably keep this one to test out. I've never played any of those South Park games on any console, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing those or playing that particular game. NFC. See which one this is. Okay, Burnout Paradise, which is another great racing game. Batman Wheelman. Never played that one before either. And then Rock Band for the PlayStation 3. So out of those, I'll probably, for sure, I'll maybe keep Wheelman to kind of play. And then the South Park games, I'll definitely play some of those. All the rest of them I played at some point in time. Grand Theft Auto 5, another copy. NBA 2K14, which that actually should have been over here. Batman, Rainbow Six, Devil May Cry, Destiny, Resident Evil 6. Big fan of the Resident Evil series. Elder Scrolls 5, Beowulf, the game, Uncharted, and another copy of Medal of Honor Warfighter. So out of this, I will probably keep Beowulf to test out and play a little bit. And then all the other games I played before. Dead Island Riptide, played that one, another great game. Dirt for the PlayStation 3. Battlefield Hardline, Medal of Honor, Escape Dead Island, another great game. Rock Band 2, Ghost Recon, Future Soldier. Never played this Eat Lead game, so be interested in probably keeping that or playing that for a little bit. Never played the Lego Rock Band game either, so gonna keep that to play a little bit. Red Faction. And then this is actually a pretty good game. It's kind of like a Smash Brothers for the PlayStation 3. So I'll probably keep this one to play for a little bit because that's definitely a fun game. If you've never played that, you definitely want to play that. If you like Smash Brothers or that type of combat or that type of fighting game, it's very similar to that. So that's it. I paid $160 for all of the games that you see here, including all of the consoles and the accessories. So $160 for everything that you see here, mainly PlayStation 3. I'd say probably the second largest out of the stack is probably Nintendo Wii, followed by the PlayStation 2 as far as many games as I actually received. A couple of my favorites I already told you. Resident Evil, definitely a fan of that series, and some of the other games that you see here. There are a few that I'm going to keep for my personal collection, but for the most part, they're either going to go in the yard sale or on my eBay store. But comment below and tell me what you think. Did I pick up a good haul for $160? Comment those below and tell me your thoughts. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and let's level up.